All right, for those of you who have been able to join us, let me quickly explain something to you on this trade. Good morning, everybody. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. There's still a lot of people trying to come in. So yeah, now we were on a sell on this trade, okay? Me and my team, my mentees, every one of us were here. I was live with my mentee trading this sell, right? And we had a push up, this massive push up to the upside, which eventually took a lot of stop losses, especially even you guys that were trading it. Now, the question is, why did this happen? Remember that the geopolitical issues in Britain, in UK, is affecting the market right now. At the moment, over 55 cabinet members of the Conservative, Boris Johnson's party, have resigned this morning. These are ministers, MP in the country, 55. So the whole country now is in a range. So now I didn't even notice that there was an announcement that was released that Boris Johnson is planning to resign or to announce his resignation. And that is what pushed up this price to this zone. The question will be, what was this spike for? How did it happen? It's because one or two things. Either the fear of the news, the announcement, will make a lot of people react to the trade, whatever the reason is. But I can tell that news really gave this spike. Now, if you look at this particular trade on the lower time frame, which is 15 minutes, you will notice that it is just one single move to the upside, push up. And it went to test the previous high and break it out of it. Okay, now price came all the way down and is rejecting, is a buy. So anyone that is selling from there now, you missed it, because this is no more going to stay sell. It's going to push up a while, consolidate a while before it has a bearing. But let me tell you what we did. I think another news just came out again. I'm not sure what's going on. Look at the volatility in the market, massive. The volatility in the market is extensive. You see what is going on? Volatility here and there. Candle pushing up, pushing on crazily. So here's what we did. Well, I was on this trade. I was on this trade here. Me and my team. That means me and my mentees, we were trading live. So I asked them to join me to trade. We normally do that every week. So I asked them to come here. We traded to join. So I had entries at this zone because I entered here before there was a push up. So I had more position at this key zone because I already told everyone that we're selling. All right. So this push up happened. Now, the saving grace that I had was my risk management. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. The reason you blow account, I've always said that. The reason you blow account is not because you are not a good trader. It's because you don't know how to manage your risk. And this wave of stacking trade that is everywhere is killing you because you don't understand the principle as well. So here is what I did. Very simple. I did a calculation on my risk management. I'm trading this account. And I said, okay, I want 1% of my account to be traded today. So I'll be targeting £2,000 or dollars. That was my goal. But here's what I did. I extended my stop loss. Instead of 20 pips, I extended it to what? 40 pips, giving room for price to move. Why? Because of volatility of the market. If you observe since the beginning of the week, even since last week, market has the GU, the volatility in GU is high. There's a massive volatility in the market on GU. Massive. So what we see happening right now is volatility playing out massively. So because of that, I have to find a way to extend my stop loss. Thanks be to my trade partner, who actually suggested that idea to me. He said, you know what, this time that we have volatility in the market, always just look at expanding your stop loss. Give room for your stop loss. So, and it will still be the same 1% risk. You are not, even though price hits 40 pips, which in most cases is very hard. But if it does like it did today, you will not be losing more than 1% of your account. But instead of losing that money earlier in 20 pips, you would have lost that money later in 40 pips. And if price doesn't hit that 40 pips, you would have still enjoyed your trade down to the sell position that you intended. So this was the rule I applied. So I have 5 standard lots. So what I did on this trade, let me go back to my chart so that you'll see it. I have to explain this to you guys. Now, this was something that me and my mentee were going through. I have to be talking them through while I was doing it, because this is exactly what they get by following what I'm doing. So I didn't expect this push up. I didn't. No one did. We were in profit on this trade by sell because this is where we were. We were in profit on this trade by this sell. We just waited. We just wanted price to break out of this zone, and then we add more position to it because our entry was here. But this candle print and pushed up. Now, on this entry, the question is, how did I enter the trade? That's what I want to tell you. The one thing I did was this trade. I had 5 standard lots to risk on my trade. So on this trade here, I was in with 2 standard lots. So I still had how many left? I have 3 left I haven't used. So trade pushed all the way down. And then at this push up, I entered this push up here. I entered another standard lot. This time I entered 1.5 standard lots in total. That would now give me about 3.5. So I had 1.5 standard lot left that I have not used. Then this push up happened massively. So I want you to think with me. I want you to think with me. I have 1% to risk on my account, and I have 5 standard lot to use, but I only enter 2/3 of it, 2/3 of my standard lot already on this trade, and it's pushing up. At this push up, 40 pips already hit, but I was still in the trade. Why? Because oh boy, listen, if you miss this thing, you will just, just quit trading. I'm telling you. If you miss this, quit trading. I want to pay attention to this. Now, the trade went up. Anybody would have been caught up here. But guess what? Because of my risk, did you guys see this gap? Did you guys see this gap? Did you see this? I just saw it now. Did you guys see this gap? There's something craziness in the market. Craziness in the market. Did you guys see this gap? Trade close here all the way. Woo, crazy. It's crazy, right? Volatility. There's so much geopolitical issues in the country. That's why. Okay, now I'm explaining something. So at this push-up, I was down with $1,260 point some cents. And I want to take you back to my risk management so that you see and tell me what you think. This is it. I was supposed to lose $2,000 on 1% risk, which is fine by me. And if I've lost that 1%, I'm done for the day. I'm not going to trade another. So look at what I did. I came back here. And then on the top of this, now we were all screaming. Me and my mentee, we were all screaming, oh my God, what the push? What is going on? And some of my mentee that have their stop loss on 20 pips, they were taken out. And I told them, well, it's something that we need to expect. Now it's happening. So we're still on the trade. I was still holding my trade. Not that I didn't want to close. I wanted to close. I wanted to close all my trades. The reason I didn't put stop loss in number because I had several positions on it. And also, I was looking at the benchmark, which is $2,000. Immediately price has hit $2,000, I would have closed all my trade. There's no way I would have left them all. But I saw that my price, my drawdown is still 1,260 something. I thought I still have some space. So immediately this one hit close to the psychological level, I knew that it's going to retrace back. So at that top, I now added the remaining standard lot, which was what? 1.5. So altogether on my trade, I now have 5 standard lots spread everywhere. Now, what happened? Price began to drop. Remember, I had entries in this zone. Remember that. And I had another entry here, which was just like one standard lot or so. So all of this trade, as price came down, this one began to reduce in minus because I have to put that remaining lot size on top of this as a sell, knowing that price was going to come down. I didn't exit the trade. So what happened? Price dropped now. It took a while to break this zone and then eventually drop. At this drop, I was in profit of my account. I was in profit of $340 something from a drawdown of 1,260 to a profit close of 349. This was live trade here with my mentee. I'm not lying, they are here. They are all here with me. This was live. And I was talking them through the trades as we were going. This is what I call risk management. And if you don't have this skill on trading, this kind of thing will frustrate you in trading, like so many of you have now. You just see a push up and you have your stop loss very small there and you are stacking crazy. Some people were stacking immediately this candle print. They were stacking crazy. And by the time you stack, you will discover that you have doubled down on your risk just because you're stacking. And that is not good for you. Guys, can you see this? I'm thrilled. Can you see what is going on here? What language is that? Who can interpret this? I have not seen this for a while. What kind of pattern is this? Crazy. Indeed it is. It's crazy. So I'm sorry for those of you who lost your money, who lost some money today. I really feel for you. All right. But I have no loss. I'm still in profit in my bag. There definitely a lot of people had a loss here. I understand. But this is what happened when you risk too much, or when you enter all your risk in one basket at once. Imagine if I've entered 5 standard lots, everything in this trade here. Definitely, by the time push up here, I will be minus 2,000 or 3,000. Nothing stopping it. Because this is, if you check this order that is here, if you check this order that is here, okay, that's 37 pips. Good. This was my stop loss here, 40 pips. All right, there. That's 40 pips. That was it. And it just kissed it. So if I had put that stop loss in the MT4 that I have, it would have just kissed it and give me and take me out. But I would have been, if I had stacked everything, if I had put all my eggs in basket here, I would have ended up losing $3,000, not even $2,000 anymore because of this push up. But I would have been watching it. As soon as this 2,000 minus hits around this zone or this zone, I will close my trades. But just to let you know why risk management is so important. Don't be conscious or don't be carried away by the money you want to make. Be protective of your account first of all. That is the first discipline you want to learn. Protecting your account. Protecting your account. And you do it with all your might, with everything you know. So I was saying to my mentee just now, I said, is it not better to lose 0.5% than to lose 1% on your account? So if you enter a trade and you were supposed to risk 1% and you enter a trade of 0.5 and then trade went against you and took you out on the stop loss, which one is better if you have entered it on 1% and it still took you out anyway? So this is one of the things you learn. It's a process. And that's why we do mentorship. It's not because of any money. How much are you paying? My training is even the cheapest of all. The reason we do mentorship is to train you on these things so that you grow in that mentality in the space of 1 year. You'll be able to understand the market well and then know how to avoid these things over and over again. By the time you master this discipline, there is no trade that will be making your heart beat like some of you are now. All throughout the trade I was in, I was calm. Even though I was talking, I was amazed of this push, but I was calm because there was no fear in me to close my trade now. Close, close, close. No, I didn't even tell them to close. I only told them to close their trade when I was in profit on this drawdown now. I said, all right, guys, if you're in this trade, close your trade. I'm off. Period. Let me take some questions. So I've explained the trade. Like I said, for those of you who lost your trade today, who lost some money, I'm so sorry for that. The market doesn't tell us how it's going to act. We just need to learn how to protect ourselves against it. It is not your fault. It is not my fault. It is the market that is playing out. Now, look at this. This is liquidity gap, liquidity here. That is where money is. A pool of liquidity, cash, 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 under and on top. What they did was to encourage more sellers to come into the market. And then they took them out massively. Why? Because a lot of sellers have been in the market since. And they took them out massively. And now they retrace back. Guess what? They are going to gamble. I told you guys, it's going to be a consolidation. Don't buy this market. They are going to gamble a while in this place. And then take it up again a little bit. Then smash it down to break this low. They are still coming back to this zone later. If not today, NFP will bring it down. I'm believing that. If it comes here and play around this zone for a while, maybe a lot the New York section will take it down. If New York section doesn't take it down to take out the liquidity in this zone, then NFP will do it. But for now, it's going to push up there and play around this zone for a while, and then before taking that leap to drop. Because they are going to take out this liquidity. If they don't take it out, they are not going to rest. It's a plan. You need to understand how the bankers, the money makers, these smart traders, these guys, you need to understand how they think in the market. Now they have done this, they are coming to do this. Take this one out. This cash here now is wiped. It is remaining the ones here. There is so many money here now. Who are these? Buyers. Those guys who bought, who placed buy order, everything now, they are all buying here. There's a buy. They are just happy now. They are in profit. and they want to take it up. But there's a move coming. Like this sweep, it will sweep again. Either taking everyone out, or it will force most of the traders to close their trades. Most of the traders will have to close their trade. You need to understand these things, guys. As you trade regularly, you will begin to understand it. All right, let me take some questions. Enough of my talking, and I've explained. Amazing Prosper.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, bro. How are you, sir?
Not good. I feel like crying.
Please, let's celebrate. You know what? Don't cry, please. Don't cry. It's a joyful thing.
I feel like crying. Like I'm down about 4.something% on my account right now.
I mean, you mean that happened this morning?
No. I was down since all this while, like 10,000 MFL. So I was down about 9,200. So today I was on the sell, so I was expecting the market is going to go well. So I was fully in. So I lost about 100 and something, getting me to 9,150 something now. So I'm at
if you lost right now. Hold on, if you lost 100 and something, be specific. Go to your MT4. Tell me. I need to know.
I lost about 143.
Okay, 143.
Yes.
That means you were risking more than 1% of your account.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And you were stacking.
Yeah.
I just explained the problem. No matter what you will say now, you actually were wrong on your risk. Your risk was, this is it. This is what we need to. It's because you are the anxiousness to really get back on your balance and really restore your account, right? You wanted to restore your account quickly. That's the reason you did that. I understand that. That's the problem with trading challenge accounts. You will be under pressure. But one of the things I teach my students is, no matter the pressure, ensure that you don't go below your balance. If your balance is 10K and you have been trading, try as much as possible to be in profit. And when you are in profit, be careful not to go below until you have like $300 in your account. Once you have like $10,300, you know what you're going to do? You are risking the $300, not the 10,000. So risk the 300. So that if you lose, you will still have your balance with you. Now, all of this is done on the risk management training, okay? You need to understand that. But again, what you did, you risk more. Probably that was what? You were risking 1.5% of your account. That's a high risk, almost close to 2%. That's high. So you did wrong. And you were not, the trade has not been confirmed, and you already entered all the position. So when the trade now pushed up and started rejecting, there was nothing to do again. You didn't have any more position, and you were already out.
I entered more. I lost like about 170 there. So I entered from the up. So when it came down, I cut my loss. And as I joined now,
wait. You actually lost about 170.
Yeah, so I entered on that push up.
Adding more. Maybe it was 200 though. Tell us the truth.
No, it's not up to 200. It's not up to 200 because it hit my stop loss. So when it went up and I saw that weak rejection, then at 15 minutes, so I entered to cut the loss down.
Okay. Now, do you know what the problem is now, right?
No.
You don't?
Yeah, like what you said, I was risking more. That's what I understand.
Okay. First, you had more than 1% risk on the trade. That's number one. Because if you were already losing almost almost close to $200 on the trade, that means you almost have 2% on the trade. So let's say you had 1.6% as your trade is extremely too high. That's number one. And your trade was not confirmed that it was going to sell effectively. You already have all your eggs in the basket. That is exactly where the problem is. So you stacked You enter one position, enter another one, enter, and then you finished everything. And then you added more. And trade has not even moved.
Yeah, that's my question now. I have a question here now. I understand what you said. So what will this market show you that you will start the remaining? If it doesn't push this, what will you do? As if the market was coming down, where will you start the remaining?
As a point, come to the mentorship training. That's where you get it. All this one you're asking me now, you want to steal from them. My guys are here, they'll be angry with you. Please don't push them to art, or they will start writing down the comment section. You want to steal their secrets. Please, oh, I won't do that one. No.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Understand.
All right. Next person. Chuku, peace.
Morning, bros.
Morning, sir. How are you?
How your side?
I hope you didn't lose money.
No, not really. I didn't lose actually. I actually left the trade on time on that sell.
Okay.
Yes. But my question is that it's like an observation, though.
Yes.
From what you said as regards you not putting all your positions at once.
Yes.
That you had about 3.5 lots initially.
Yes.
Then when the trade pushed up, then you added, because you didn't hit your stop loss, you added 1.5, I think.
Yeah.
So that actually recover your account, the drawdown, and also made profit.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, is that also what they refer to as dollar cost averaging?
Exactly.
Like, okay, that's dollar cost averaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are some accounts for funded account that doesn't allow it. Okay. Like the what do you call it? The trader central, they don't allow it.
Wow. Because they know that we put. Is it that they know it's better to the trader that made them not put it?
No, whenever you're in a loss, and if you're in a loss already, let's say you enter one standard lot on this trade, and you are in a loss. As you are in a loss, you enter two standard lots on top. That account, you will no longer have it. It's called Matinga. They call it Matinga rules or Matinga strategy. So immediately you enter two standard lots, that means you have changed your loss size on a drawdown. So they will cancel that account.
Wow.
So that's an opportunity to tell you guys. For the moment, every one of you don't use Trader Central. Never. No matter who is advertising it. Don't use them. They are crooks.
Okay, that's good. But you can use it for MFF and other accounts.
Use my forest fund. Use what do you call it? FTMO. Those are the two I am confident with. Then there's another one coming out. It's called the trader, the funded trader program. That one is also trying as well because that one is doing
Okay.
All right, guys. Who else have a question? Excuse me. All right. I think I just spoke to Prosper. I just spoke to Choose. If I've already spoken to you, drop your hand. If I have not spoken to you, let me pick you up. I need to know if I've spoken to you, drop your hand. You cannot be asking all the questions now. Amazing Prosper. Chooks, drop your hand now. Let me pick those who have no answer so that we'll get out of here quickly. If you have more questions, contact me personally, not on this one. All right. There's someone I need to pick. Okay. The next one is OJ. OG.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm awesome, sir. Thank you for all you do, sir.
Thank you,
so,
sir.
my own question is, this move that happened, because I was just asking a question in the group.
That's why I
somewhere,
came. That's why I asked you guys to come to ask you.
somewhere saying is market manipulation. So
Okay. The problem is, like I explained earlier, watch this video again because I'm going to put it out there somehow.
okay,
I'm not sure.
okay.
So, but the problem is, there is already geopolitical issues in UK.
Okay.
At the moment, 50, let me find out. About 56 now have resigned.
Wow.
56 ministers that is working under Boris Johnson has resigned. That's a lot. Out of about 300 and something, 56 have already resigned. So right now, the cabinet members are in a chaos. And they just released an announcement that Boris Johnson will be making an announcement about his resignation. And while we're in the trade, this one happened. Out of fear, out of chaos, I'm not sure what was. Because we already have a bearish divergence in this trade. So we have a bearish divergence. We know that price was already giving us a signal to sell.
Yeah.
So I told you guys, let's sell. So this push up was that news, that information, that announcement, that geopolitical issue that is going on here. So that was what led to that. And I've already explained how I manage my trade to close out in profit after all this push up of about 40 pips.
So I also add that. So that one is what led to my second question.
Yes, sir.
So my second question is, so I love the style you use in, and I've already learned from that. So, but in a situation where one places the trade and the trade immediately move in favor of one's bias, how will one be able to balance
the other lot sizes?
Yes, in a way that he or she will still use win with the right what's it called, risk to reward ratio.
Have you taken any of my training?
No, not yet.
You should take one and then you will not ask again if you don't understand.
Okay.
You don't want me to release that kind of secret.
I understand, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Awesome. Next is Touchy, sorry. Touchy.
How
are you, sir?
I greet you.
I greet you. Bro.
I'm just there. I don't know if I'm
Did you trade?
No, I'm good. Well,
did you lose money? Did you lose money or did you win?
I lost money. Normal thing.
I know it's normal, but how much?
No, I lost 110.
On what account?
15K.
Okay, that's better. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, ask a question.
Well, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for the way you explain things and all. Actually, I'm a little bit pained and just at myself because that sale was telling us something is about to happen on 5 minutes. On 5 minutes, if you not trading view, if you have normal MetaTrader 4, because I combined both of them. I use MetaTrader 4 and Trading View. MetaTrader 4 was already showing me a very good support. The support was on 5 minutes. It was not showing on 15 minutes. But my coconut head wanted the support to break.
Of course, we all wanted. I was in that shoes as well. I wanted this to break. This was the support they're talking about. We wanted to break here.
Yeah, I was already seeing $86. I didn't close. I was just waiting for the support will break. The support will break, and it did not break. And I now learned it by fire by force.
Okay.
So it's all good. I like the way everything is playing now because I know next time once I have that kind of bias, I won't think too much. I will just close and at least protect the capital. Simple.
Which is very important.
It's very,
And
yeah.
your risk management is what help you to protect that capital.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I don't know if I should place one advice, just a very short one.
Go ahead. We're all listening.
If the person know they trade our system, delete the person from your Telegram now. You get why?
Who be
Everybody
that?
know why I'm saying this.
Who be that? Tell me who be the. Now remove her from there.
I mean, everyone here in this channel should be, if the person is trading another thing, you are on the wrong path. And if you have other mentors under CEO of Forex, Oga FX, Wale FX, all those FXs, delete them now.
Who are CEO of FS? Who is saying CEO of FS? Who is CEO?
You've not seen CEO of FX.
Who is CEO? I know. Is there someone called CEO of FX?
There will be someone somewhere.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
Because I just unfollowed everyone. Like if it's not this particular system, if it's not your analysis, if not Jeffrey Benson, like every other one should rest. Let's focus well. Yeah, because when you have so many bias in your eyes, it tends to confuse you and it's not good.
Yeah.
That is just it. Thank you very much, bros.
I appreciate that. Thanks. That's the truth. I've said that before over and over again anyway. John. Mr. John, your hand is raised. Unmute yourself. Mr. John, your hand is raised. Unmute yourself. Okay, let's move to the next person. Jeremiah. Jeremiah.
Hello?
Sorry, did I just mute you back? Jeremiah, unmute, please. Jeremiah. Unmute yourself. Is it not unmuting? Let me click it again. I've asked you to unmute. Let me see. Okay. Let me take someone else while you're getting ready, Jeremiah. Elvis.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hello, Elvis. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Good morning.
Morning. First of all, did you buy or sell?
Sir, I sold.
Okay.
But I lost money in my first sell, but that was very early in the morning by 5:30, thereabouts. I lost money in the sell. Then some moments ago, I sold. Then I gained a bit of the money I lost.
Okay.
I gained a bit.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. So my question is I'm just wondering, I heard what you said about the 56 ministers in UK.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering, like, how did you get to find out about the news this early, like so early? Like,
there is, of course, I have to listen to, there's a station called LBC. So they are very current and updates. Anything that's happened as current, they will just start talking about it. So that's number one. So as I was coming in this morning from where I was already getting information. Yeah. And also, you can also go to any of the news sites, geopolitical news sites. There are some news sites on politics. You will see announcement coming up there.
okay, sir.
Yeah.
Because in case of next time, so we know where to
Yeah.
follow since we're learning from you.
Yeah, I will
Thank you,
share
sir.
more of that later.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Okay. Mr. Jeremiah.
Hello. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
sir.
Happy good morning. Good morning.
Afternoon and morning. Anyone. We are here for you, bro.
Okay, my question goes like this, sir.
Yes.
It's about my points fund.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say, like this now, because I have a $5,000 account that I purchased. So and is it because I see something like minimum 5 trading days? Like
Yes.
is it after a week or after a month before you is like the first one is after a week or after a month?
Okay, first, when they say minimal trading days, they mean that if you pass the test, the phase 1 in day 2, you started the account and you pass the test in day 2, 2 days later, they will say you have not passed it yet until it is 5 days past.
Okay.
So what that means, it doesn't mean that you have to now, after you pass, after 2 days, then you just leave your account and wait for 5 days to pass. No, you have, it's called 5 trading days. So it means that you have to trade in the remaining 3 days. So that kind of trade, you are the one to use your discretion. Whether you are going to risk all your accounts to trade or you are going to use small lot size like 0.01 to trade in 1 position, 2 position, and then just count your days. Once it is 5 days, is complete, you will see that pass there.
Okay, I mean, okay. Well, but the mail due is 1 month, right? For the first one.
Of course, for you to pass the phase 1, you have 30 days. Now, if at the end, now that 30 days is from Monday to Monday.
Okay. Saturday, Sunday is not
inclusive, Monday to Monday. That means from Monday till another Monday. So it's all the days.
Okay, it's all the days, oh.
Yes, so. Yes, so.
Jesus Christ.
So all the days. So
Wow.
that's why, because they know that some people trade Bitcoin, some other indices that is trading in the weekend and all of that. Oh yeah, and all of that. So people trade that. So that's why they made it that way. So they are not guaranteed of what you're going to trade, the commodity you're going to trade. So they just extended it. So even though you are sleeping on Friday or Saturday and Sunday, you didn't trade, it will still count.
It will still count.
Yeah. I hope that's clear now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, cheers. Put your hand down, Jeremiah. Elvis, put your hand down if I've already spoken to you. Theo, is that supposed to be Theophilus?
Yeah, yes, it's Theophile.
Awesome.
It's a French name.
Awesome. Good afternoon, sir, and good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
I'm well, thanks. I really appreciate what you're doing for the community. Really.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I joined your group, I think, a few weeks back. Actually, I don't really know how I got to find you. I think I found you on Instagram or somewhere. I don't know how to.
Okay, that's fine.
Consider myself
I'm glad
very
you're here.
Thank you. Yeah. And one more thing, I actually had interest on your course.
Yes.
You know, before I say that, I actually bought, I think in the past 2 months, I purchased a lot of courses, but what I'm getting for free on your channel, I don't even get that from the pay course I have purchased.
Oh, I like what you just said, because someone said it before. I was like, it's not true. You are just confirming it now. Really?
I purchased a course for about $500, and until now, they promised 2 months for us to complete the course. It's been more than 2 months. The course is not even finished. It's not even done producing the course. And then we only have 2 Zoom meetings a month, and then you can go past a month, you don't even get one. So, but the guy just, his interest is producing YouTube videos every day.
Wow.
But anyway, sorry, I'm not here to blackmail anyone.
No, it's okay. Just it's your experience. I understand. At least for other people to learn from. It's very important.
Definitely, yeah. So I would like to know the different. You have apparently a number of courses. I see one for that you have on special for $65 or so.
Yeah.
And then the other one was on special for 300 and something.
Yeah.
Which I cannot afford now. I'm tired of blowing my account, so I want to get maybe I don't know. The one for 65. Which one would you really recommend for someone who is new?
Give or
I'm
take.
trying to raise before you answer, because I was like, I can still try and raise money, because I keep trying to raise money through my account. Like I'm just training myself, making trades. But
let me tell you the advantage. Let me tell you, hold on. Let me tell you the advantage. Let me save you all of the thinking. Now, the first thing is, if you are in the mentorship, if you're in the mentorship, there's a mentorship program, and there is a course, a training course program that I've done. Now, all of that training course program can help you become a trader. But what type of trader? That's the point. You will be a beginner's trader with that course. You will actually advance to intermediate trader with that course. But it's not for advanced trader. To move to the level of advance, where you can explain some of the things I'm explaining now and then know exactly how to maneuver trade life with me, you have to be in the mentorship. Now, let me explain something to you. The advantage of the mentorship is that you have access to both the basics, intermediate, and the advanced level.
Beautiful.
So once you get in, you have access to the course free, and you also have access to the mentorship videos. The courses and mentorship videos are not the same. I'm not even, that one is only for the mentorship. Those who are in the mentorship is the mentee videos, and they have access to that. That is different from this course that is $65 right now. So the advantage of it is that this one will help you get started. The $65 one. All right. It will get you started in the market. You will eventually know how to analyze the market and then position yourself on the strategy. But you need more than just that. You need a guide. You need someone to follow. You need somebody to take you by the hand. You need somebody to tell you, this is the entry I'm taking. Did you see it? I'm entering here. And that will be on the live trade. And then you need somebody to discuss your psychology with, just in case you lose trade, because you're going to lose several trades as you're practicing. Then you will not see your errors, your mistake, like I'm doing now, correcting some people here. That is done on the mentorship. So that helps you to move to the advanced level. And you have the space of 12 months for that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
No, I think I'm not sure how much it was last time, but I actually think logically as a trader, that 300 and something is really not much, because sometimes one can make that money within a week or even a day. Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah. It's
just
that's why I said that it's the cheapest I have. Yes.
Thank you, sir. I will try, and then I think I will be joining the mentorship will work for me. I don't know until when the special will last though, but I will.
Yeah, for now it's still there, but on my website, if you go to my website, let me just show you guys. If you go to my website, TCBFX online. Some of you, that's my website. Don't any other place, don't go there. That's not this is my website.
Okay.
All right, this is my website. If you come to the mentorship aspect, you see that right now, how much is it? $385. But there is a discount I'm running now, which is about $329.
Wow, it shows here 213. Okay, sorry, 300 and okay, 389. Yeah.
300 and now the discount is on 329. Anyone that have that link that it says 329, you can actually get access to the discount. But if you come to my website, you are going to pay this price. There's no discount here.
Okay, sir.
So I have a link, a special link that I created for the discount. And that's the one I sent to the group yesterday also.
Oh, okay. So the link with the special is still on the Telegram group.
Yeah, it's on the Telegram group. The link.
Thank you.
For
I
the
will
discount.
go and search for it. Thanks a
All
lot,
right.
sir.
Cheers.
I appreciate it.
Cheers. Okay. Sorry guys. Ekene, I think I've spoken to John. Have I spoken to John? Ekene, I've spoken to Jeremiah. Is Jeremiah still raising his hand? If you are raising your hand again, you want to ask questions, just put in the comment section so that I can look at it and I'll answer it.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Ekene. Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, tell us, what is it?
I have a problem with that plan B that you said. You said when the trend line is broken and we should wait for a retest and take long position again. So I waited and see the retest. Yes. When I saw that bullish engulfing candle that printed, I entered the trade. It moves up a little, about just let me say 3 pips before falling down. Okay, I later noticed that the market is not moving up again. I closed the trade, but I use because we that have a little account, we that have a small account, I have like I funded account with $34, so that's not much. So I entered with 0.01 because I can't enter more than less than that 0.01 north side. So I lost about 75 cents. So when I now enter, when the downtrend is broken and the psychology level also is broken, I entered the sell again. That took me out about $3 inside. So I was very surprised. And when you send that signal that you are on a set trade, I don't even see the confirmation again because of my
Okay. Ekene, Ekene, let me stop you there. Hold on. The first thing is, I want you to watch this video again. In the beginning, I explained everything about what happened on this trade and how you're supposed to have traded it, okay? Or how to normally trade whenever you're entering a trade, because you are not the market maker. You are not the smart money makers. You are not the guys who are the institutional bankers. So you don't want to trade as though you know everything. When you are getting into a trade, you have to have a conservative entry. And I've already talked about it on this video. So this video will be released on YouTube and I want you to go watch it, okay? All right, the next person, John. John.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Mr. John, I think I tried to call you earlier on, but you were not.
Yeah, the network wasn't
okay.
Stable, please, you talked about FedEx Infra.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm trying to subscribe to the.
Don't even try, please. Don't try it. Stop.
Okay, so like, is it because of the martingale or because of something?
Yeah, they have other things. They have other hidden things.
Okay.
They have other hidden issues. Okay, let me explain what they did to me. I bought one of the account it's funded account because I already know as a trader, I know I can trade. So I didn't need to go to all of those challenge and all of that. So I just bought a funded account and they give you 6% payout, right?
Yeah, 60%.
60%, sorry. So I bought one of the funded account. So as I was trading it, I decided to use, I read their rules. They don't allow matching and all of that. So which means that if you start a trade with one standard lot, maintain that trade if you are adding more position with the same standard lot. Even though price is going against you, don't change the lot size.
Yeah.
So I got that. So I was trading. Immediately I enter position like this, maybe one or two. As price retrace, they will open another trade on my behalf.
Wow.
They did that to me. Not everyone experienced this, but they did that to me over 8 times on my trade. I had to comfort. In fact, I was just catching them all the time they do it. I would just, now, what they now did to take the account, because they already knew that I was going into profit. I was already in profit and I'm going to withdraw money. What they did was to give me a Martinga. I was on a trade of 0.1. No, 0.05. And I stacked. They now open, and when price retraced, they open a trade on my behalf. And they open 0.1 lots.
Wow.
So that means they set me up.
Yes.
And they took my account. Just that little error, that thing there, only one position, that's what they did. They just add 0. All my stacking, there were about 5 of them. They were 0.05. It was clean. I saw it. I'm the one that traded it. And then the next thing, I saw 0.01 opened. As in 0.1. As in one micro lot.
Okay. Right.
So
thank you very much, sir.
That's how they get. A lot of people have been that's how they get. A lot of people have been smashed out by this, and they don't know why. And me, I was able to find out their secret. They are lying. They want to collect money from people, and very soon they will flush them out if they don't change. You will see something will flush them out soon. So I used to admire them because of the price, and I discovered that is the secret. They will offer it cheap, so you come in, and then they will kick you out with their algorithm. They have algorithm inside the system. That is doing this. And they do it randomly. It's not like they do it to everybody at the same, because if they do it to everybody at the same time, everyone will run away.
Yes.
So they do it randomly. It may happen to my account. Then my next, even one of my trade partner was having an account with him because we bought together. They didn't do it on his own. But one way or the other, they rejected his account. I don't know what they did. So you see, there's just something else. There's something else. So stay away from them. Stay with my forex fund, although it's a bit expensive. Start from small account you can afford. And stay with FTMO if you guys can do that. Then one more on my site. There's one more I have on my site. Where is it? Let me go to my website. Where is it? Okay, if you go to the homepage, you see there. Where is it? Not here, not here. Okay, here. This is my forex fund. I will remove them. I need to remove them. I need to call my website engineer to remove that. Then fundedness is another one. I remove one other one. So I'll give the list that you guys should follow. But for now, my forex fund and FTMO. Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question? I think I've spoken to Jeremiah. Your hand is still up. So drop your hand if I've already spoken to you guys. Okay, I think that's it, guys. We're done. Thank you so much. And I'm waiting to sell this market right now. So be careful again. Learn, 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 learn. Learn from what I've just said. Thank you, guys.